and talk to people that way. And really, she didn't actually talk to people. She just repeated what they said. She was like a little parrot. So I used to go up every day to Angela when she was at the hospital to visit her in the afternoon after school. And some days, by the time I got there, everybody else had gone. All the mothers had taken their babies away. The children had come and gone home after school. And she was there by herself, really lonely. When I got up there, she'd be crying. I could hear her crying before I got there. So, as I heard her crying, I would call out, "Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish." And when she'd heard me, she'd stop crying. And I'd go up to her and I'd say, "Angela, rubbish." And she'd say, "Rubbish." And that'd be our conversation. But we'd laugh, we'd have fun. That was the main thing. And one day, Sister Ben was working in the hospital and it was school time. And she heard this conversation going on. "Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish." And she thought, that's strange. That's Sister Helen out of school talking to Angela. I wonder what it's all about. Maybe there's a sick student. Maybe Sister needs something herself. But I didn't hear Angela crying, so I wonder why Sister Helen's saying rubbish. So Sister Ben came out looking to see me. I wasn't there. Angela was on her mat saying, in my voice, using my voice, she was saying, "Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish." She had no one to talk to, but she'd learned a new word. And that new word, even though she didn't exactly know what it meant, she knew it meant to stop crying. She knew it meant to be good. She knew it meant to smile. So Angela was saying, "Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish," but she was smiling. And Sister Ben came out and said to her, "Angela, rubbish." She said back to Sister Ben, in my voice, "Rubbish, rubbish." Just a little parrot. She was a beautiful little child, and each week, at the end of each week that she was there, her mother would come and see how happy she was and take her home again until she needed another rest. When the mother was tired and weary from carrying the little girl in and out of the house, from washing her, combing her hair, cleaning her, feeding her, then she'd bring her back to Sister Ben for a week and she'd stay there. She was about 5 when she started coming to us, and by the time she was 7, God had already said, "Enough, Angela, come home." So Angela went home to God. Angela was happy now. She could say things, she could hold up her head, because she had been God's little girl when she was on earth. Now she was with God in heaven. So let's think of other people, especially people who need our help. We can do something for them, even if it's just to say one word as we pass. A good morning, a hello, a how are you, how are things going? To stop and to listen to their answers. Not to just say, "How are you?" and keep on walking, but to say, "How are you?" and then listen to what they have to say. So be ready to listen this week. Be ready to answer when people ask you questions. That's mission. Goodbye for now. See you another time.